Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a thermal crochet stitch. This crochet stitch creates a very thick fabric and is one of the sturdiest stitches. It's like putting two pieces of crochet cloth together, which makes it perfect for making pot holders, coasters, or even bags. I made these coasters using this stitch, and the free pattern is available on my website hookthatthread.com. So here I have a cotton yarn and 6mm hook. We are going to start by making few chain stitches. Alright, I have made 16 chain stitches here. For row 1, we are going to make a single crochet in the second loop from the hook. So insert the hook in the back loop of the chain. So this one right here. Okay, that's the back loop. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through again, and that's your single crochet. Let's go ahead and make one more. We are going to continue doing single crochet in each of these chains. The important thing to remember here is that for a thermal stitch, it is necessary to make these single crochet stitches in the back loop only. So go ahead and make single crochet stitches in all of these chains, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Here we just finished making row 1. For row 2, we are going to chain 1. Now usually I would have turned my work like this and then made a stitch by inserting the hook under the both loops like this. But for thermal stitch, we are going to insert the hook in the back loop only of the stitch. So go ahead and insert, and then we are going to insert the hook in the unworked parallel loop of the stitch or a chain that's directly below. So this one here. Okay. So go ahead and insert the hook there. So what that makes is you have 3 loops on the hook. So yarn over and pull through first 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again and pull through last 2 loops on the hook, and that's your first thermal stitch. Let's do one more. Let me get something to show you where exactly to insert the hook. So now this here is the back loop of the next stitch, and this here is the unworked loop of the next chain. So for the next stitch, insert the hook in the back loop of the next single crochet and then the parallel loop of the stitch that's directly below it, this one right here. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through last 2 loops. And that is your second thermal stitch. Let's continue doing this stitch for the rest of the row, and I'll meet you at the end. Feel free to pause or slow down the speed of the video if you need to. Here we are at the end of the row 2. Here onwards, you are going to repeat row 2 as much as you need to, except the last row. The last row is different. Before we look at how to do the last row, I have a tip for you. When you did the last stitch of row 2, was it hard for you to find where to insert the hook? If so, this tip is for you. Till you get used to the thermal stitch, I recommend using a stitch marker to mark the first stitch of the row. That way, when you are at the end of the next row, it will be easier to find that stitch. Let's go ahead and finish row 3 and 4, and I'll show you how to do the last row of the thermal stitch. Here I am at the end of the row 4. Let's remove this marker. See how it can be tricky to spot that back loop? Insert the hook in the back loop and the unworked loop of the stitch below and finish the thermal stitch as usual. Alright, I finished total of 5 rows, and now let's look at how to do the last row. For the last row, we are going to chain 1 and then insert the hook under both loops of the stitch instead of just the back loop, and then the unworked loop of the stitch below. Yarn over, pull through first 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through last 2 loops on the hook. So the main difference is that instead of inserting the hook only in the back loop, we are going to insert the hook under the both top loops of the stitch and then under the unworked loop of the stitch below. This gives it a very nice finish. Continue the same for the rest of the row and I'll meet you at the end. Alright, we are here at the end of this row 6. Now you're just going to cut the yarn and fasten off and weave in the ends. And there you have it. You now know how to do a thermal crochet stitch. Hope you liked this video. I would love to hear your feedback, so let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.